Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. This is Barefoot Mama Intuitive Reading, and it's for the end of June, beginning of July. If you want to enter to win a free reading on 7/7, you can put free reading in the comments. I will announce the winner on that day in a separate post. You can comment on this video or any post or video until then. I also have Cash App, Patreon, YouTube membership, or you can book a personal with me on my Etsy. All that information is in the description box below, along with the link to my yoga channel. I'll be posting there a lot more frequently in the coming days and weeks. So if that interests you, thanks for checking it out. Thanks for being here. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't. It's the best way to support the channel. And thank you to all of those of you who have. Let's go. There's like a little, I don't know if there's a chip or something in the bowl, but sometimes I get like the little, it's like an edge. You might feel a little edgy right now. Um, a little sharp. Let's see. I'm actually being drawn to pull from the Guardian of the Night Tarot, just the Oracle cards for your opening message. That one flew out. Four of Swords reverse. This came out for Leo as well, not this specific card in this deck, but the Four of Swords was reversed in their future energy. Look at this little hedgehog. Oh my god, hedgehogs are so cute. Let's read about it. This card doesn't have a reversal. These cards don't have reversals. So let's just read your overall energy. Four of Swords. After creating the emotionally draining Three of Swords, I needed to find a creature that would be a bit more uplifting and fun for the Four of Swords, and the cute little hedgehog fit the bill. When the Four of Swords appears, you may find it beneficial to take a step back and seek out space away from distractions for a little quiet contemplation. You may be experiencing a bombardment of input coming in from those around you who are pushing an agenda or offering unsolicited guidance or advice. Yeah, that's that edge, I think, that we were talking about. However, as helpful as those around you will find the solution, however, as helpful as those around you may consider themselves to be at this time, you will find the solution you need resides within you. Sorry. Seek a peaceful place away from any chatter and listen to your inner voice. It will be your intuition, the wisdom you hold within, that will provide you with the best guidance. The Four of Swords asks that you prioritize self-care, rest your mind and your body. By establishing boundaries and demanding some personal space, you will free yourself from others' emotional demands, allowing you to focus your valuable energy on conceiving and executing a plan for growth and success. Hedgehogs know the value of getting some much-needed rest, and in the wild, they hibernate during the winter months. This soft, fuzzy creature will be there when you need some pampering, when you need to wrap yourself up and escape the modern world. The hedgehog's divine feminine energy creates a space of warmth and protection as it supports your need for rest. When you work with the hedgehog, it will help you defend yourself against any time bandits or emotional vampires. Call on the hedgehog when you need to establish respect, but not off-putting or destructive boundaries to relationships. Survival, going inward, boundaries, and rest. You know what I could not help thinking of the whole time I was reading that card was Sonic the Hedgehog. My son has a Kindle Fire that his grandma gave him, and you can download Sonic the Hedgehog on there. So, Sonic the Hedgehog, he like rolls up into a ball and then spins really fast and he collects all the coins and it's all bling bling, and I don't know why that was like that's your energy right now. You're like, I'm going within and I'm just gonna get that bag. I'm going for it. I'm gonna beat the bad guy. Cool. Also, my sister is a Sagittarius and she literally called me today like, I need to just be in my own space. I can't deal with the world. So maybe you're feeling that. Your past energy is the Queen of Swords. Okay, the Queen of Swords is that energy of cutting things out, cutting people out, anything that disturbs your peace. You're very clear right now. And she's also able to communicate those boundaries with reason and compassion. So that is, I think, a big step for the Sagittarius collective because you're so fiery and you're so driven and you're so like hard on the sleeve. This is where I'm at. This is how I feel. This is what I'm about. And that can be in your younger years a little bit volatile. It's a hard thing to learn, to be able to have that amount of passion and fire and to be able to communicate it with the energy of temperance so that you're not setting such a hard boundary that your relationships are destroyed, like this hedgehog card was saying. So I feel like the Sagittarius collective has done some really beautiful work, and I feel like your passionate heart is like, it's looking like this cute little hedgehog. Like, just I just want to be warm and fuzzy right now. I'm a little prickly, I know. The Empress reversed in your future energy. You could be closed off to love at the moment. You could decide like that you don't want kids. You could be dealing with a Libra or something by Libra season. Let's see. What's this Empress reversed? The Wheel of Fortune and Temperance reversed. What? You might be taking some space away from a person or a situation in order to like reason with yourself or to find clarity before making a final decision to separate or to speak your piece or to say your piece. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, 10 of Wands reversed. You might feel really a lot more comfortable in your own vibe, your own world, your own space as a single person right now. Whoever I'm speaking to, Ace of Swords reversed, the Emperor reversed. Oh man. The Emperor reversed with the Ace of Swords reversed can mean that your divine feminine is being informed right now by like father wounds that are being addressed. Ugh, that's heavy. And the Empress reverse though can mean mother wounds. You could be rehashing some parental shit right now and looking at your generational karma and how that's led to, like with the Wheel of Fortune, right? Generational karma with the Emperor and Empress, mother, father, divine mother, father of the deck, looking at how you have had to be there for yourself. Maybe your parents weren't like available. But your divine parents, your ancestors, the divine, right? She has her crown chakra open. The divine is available. The divine is what you've turned to. The messenger, the birds can be messengers from the divine. She has a hawk on her wrist. She's a falconer. Sorry, it's a falcon. She's a falconer. And this falcon is trained to hunt, right? And it brings her what she needs. So you're in communication with the divine. The divine brings you signs, symbols, synchronicities, tells you where to go, what to do, how to do it. So you're very intuitive and in tune. Temperance reverse, though, and the Ace of Swords reverse is interesting. They're both ruled by Archangel Michael. He might be asking for you to communicate with him right now, Archangel Michael, and you could be sort of closed off. I'm not gonna lie. You could be kind of like, no, I don't want to do that. But the Four of Swords indicates prayer. Okay, let's see. What is this? Okay. So your Temperance reverse is about letting down your guard, letting down your boundaries. The Three of Wands, this is what you've been waiting for. What is this? Why the Empress reversed? Five of Pentacles, somebody you left out in the cold or somebody who left you out in the cold, or this is spiritual, feeling spiritually out in the cold. Three of Cups. Okay. I think this is a shift in perspective from what is important in relationships and what kinds of relationships are important to you. You may have been under the assumption that the divine masculine and feminine were reflected or are reflected in the 3D in the ultimate form as like a healthy, functional male female relationship in a traditional format like marriage, right? And it's almost like you're addressing this inherent belief within you and wondering if that's even what you truly value. And I'm seeing with the Three of Cups here that you're beginning to really truly value your your friends, your coworkers, your family, all of these relationships around you as more spiritually and emotionally fulfilling than maybe you previously gave them credit for. And this could be because you're surrounded by new people. It could also be because you're at a time in your life when this has fallen apart, right? The emperor, the empress reverse. Like there's a need for you to be nurtured, and there's a certain sort of nurturing that's not coming to you. Even if you're in a happy marriage, even if you're in a happy connection, soul connection with a significant other in a romantic partnership, there are certain types of nourishment that don't come from that connection. We're human beings, we're social creatures by our natures. Like loneliness, I think, is one of the main contributing factors to ill health, like on par with smoking cigarettes, like a whole pack of cigarettes a day. It's incredible what loneliness does to the human mind, um, and to our physiology. And so there's something here about you getting to a place where you love your own space. You love being alone. You love your alone time and yourself. And you also love and value those around you for the beautiful contributions that they bring to the gathering that is like this celebration of just being alive. There's something really, I don't know why I'm hearing the word vagabond. You might be sort of a vagabond, like somebody who is an outlier in social circles. You may even, with this Three of Wands here, like look at other social circles. Almost, I'm getting like a Donnie Darko vibe, like just like you're out, like you're standing energetically outside of like the quantum like bubble that other people live in. I'm seeing these ships on this water as like other people in other social circles and other people's other lives, and you're just watching them as though from afar, and you finally let your guard down because you realize that the divine has always had your back. You've had a lot of really spiritual messages coming through in the last few weeks, and a lot about like relationships, rejection, protection, and what it means to be connected on a spiritual level. And this is you integrating those lessons into the 3D. Like the divine has always had my back. The divine shows me where to go. I'm in communication with that aspect of myself. I respect that aspect of myself, and I will never be abandoned. Now, with that faith intact, let me bring down my barriers and summon my soul tribe. Let them arrive. And it's like you're stepping into this with total faith that it will happen, because maybe it's already right in front of you. There's something where it's like immediate. It's like as soon as you let your walls down, boom, like you see you have not been abandoned. Page of Cups. You might be offered a business offer. This is like somebody asking, hey, you want to do this idea with me? You want to bring this idea into fruition? This could be a this is interesting. This could be like a seance or some sort of ritual, but like you could be becoming like a life coach, or you could be working with somebody who is a life coach to create like an aesthetic experience for others. And creating this space is what summons your soul tribe. You're like, okay, that sounds cool, let's do that. And then people start to come to this space that you've created, perhaps with this other person, where yeah, it's like you've cultivated and nurtured the emotional safety and space for this to be okay. And that's also what allows you to put your walls down. The Hangman, you're seeing something from a different perspective. Two of Cups. Oh wow. So I think that this Two of Cups being seen from a different perspective is that relationship with yourself and your divine comes first. That's been fully integrated. But then you may actually get a love offer that comes in a different way than love typically comes to you. If I'm talking to a single Sagittarius, like it could be somebody who's like, hey, you want to like the original offer isn't about love at all. Like they're just sort of on the same page as you, and they ask you if you want to do something or create something with them, and it's something that maybe slowly grows. You could have been in connections before where things like sparked really fast and then died out really fast, and this is the opposite of that. um Anything else? I'm actually feeling like this is pretty straightforward. I love that the readings have been like that lately. Strength. Okay. So at the heart of your reading, you have 8, 9, and 10. That could be significant to you. Those numbers could be significant to you. Um, you also have 3, 4, 5. So like consecutive numbers. But strength here is telling me that you have the strength to be vulnerable, to let your guard down, to release your burdens, especially from the past, to close out cycles, and to really accept that you've stepped onto a new timeline where you have a new entirely new type of friendship connections, divine connections available to you. 8 of Wands reversed, 4 of Wands reversed. Be willing to take your time. Four of Wands reversed. Justice. If you're dealing with like a legal situation, especially if it involves like a separation and it's been holding you back, that's going to go in your favor here. That's nice. Lovely. It might take until like Libra season. That's okay. Libra season is good in terms of ending things out with these cycles. It could also mean that you're disconnecting with the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, 4 of Wands reverse justice can definitely mean like divorce or separation, or ending of contracts, especially business contracts with the Ace of Cups here. Like you've been trying to disconnect from somebody, but you also have the Empress and the Emperor. So that's a divine partnership that's been, that contract's been done, right? And you have karma here with the Wheel of Fortune that talks about the ending of contracts as well. So anything legal, like any contracts that you might be ending out, that's going to be completed by Libra season, which is October, end of September, and all the way through the end of October. Okay. Let's see. Anything else that Sagittarius needs to know? Let's get some advice for you for welcoming this cycle in, because it's really good energy. Knight of Wands. Leo also had this one. So the Knight of Wands is follow your passions. Be willing to explore new things. Go with the flow. Embrace your shadow. Sometimes, you know, we avoid our shadow because we're on this sort of like, you've definitely been clearing things out that don't serve you. But your shadow, from this new perspective with the Hangman, is also where your new talents lie. So, for example, like when I stopped drinking, I started exercising more. And of course, over exercising can be like a replacement shadow behavior, but in this case I ended up like just channeling my energies into more creative pursuits. I've been doing tarot and yoga, and it's just all this energy that was being spent in unhealthy ways has been poured into healthy habits. I feel like that's what you're doing now with your shadow. You've conquered your shadow, and now you're doing the work of having to figure out, what does my shadow want? What does it want that's creative, that's good for me, that's going to create more in my life? um you might be exploring more art. Page of Cups again. You have all kinds of ideas. You have all kinds of like things you want to do, and I feel like I always see the flying pig on this card. I feel like you might think to yourself, oh, I'll do that when pigs fly, or I'll be good at that when pigs fly, or whatever. But it's so important for you to follow these little almost childlike instincts to heal that inner child um wound. Ooh, inner child wounds have been coming up in all the readings. The pages can be children as well. You might have a water sign child who really needs a lot of inspiration right now, so that they can learn how to be whole in themselves too. And so Yeah, what I'm seeing is you're following your ideas, you're following your heart, you're really allowing your heart to take you where it needs to, and this is karmic justice. Judgment is you stepping into your new life. Oh my gosh, I love this. This is a resurrection of your soul. This is a resurrection of how you live life in the world, how you show up, what's important to you, who's important to you, how and why. It's like a total, it's like Sagittarius 2.0. It's really nice. It's really beautiful. Oh, and I feel like just my heart is all soft and tender and happy. It's like this hedgehog. Just like you're safe, you're solid, you're good. No need to worry. You're good. You got this. All right. Sagittarius 2.0. Let's get a universal truths card for you and then we'll end this reading out. Focus. Interesting. Whatever we focus on becomes our reality. Thomas Edison made over 5,000 attempts before he discovered the right filament for the light bulb. Look how the world was created in 7 days. Focus is the gift that turns confusion into certainty. It is a virtual force, the evidence of staunch hearts and fearless minds. When applied properly, it creates the powerful convergence of thought, action, and end result. By focusing on something, we energize it. By completing something, it energizes us. Focus refines our thoughts and defines our passions, creating the emergence of our power and purpose. This transmits information in a conceivable way so the universe can hear us. Focus transforms our limited thought forms into our unlimited potential. Beautiful. So maybe some visualization can really help you right now. But I think your focus right now is supposed to be on your joy, your passions, your heart, your new life, your new beginning. Ooh, confirmation. That was my dryer going off. 22:11 on the timer. All right, Sagittarius, I hope this reading was helpful. If it was and you're still here, please remember to like the video, subscribe if you haven't, comment to help me catch the algorithm, help my channel grow, and I will see you all next week.